Hi, I'm Dr. Broussard with the Waggin Trained Veterinary Clinic, and in today's segment we're going to discuss how to care for your senior dog. My assistant Cole and I have made a list of questions that we're going to run through together to hopefully give you a better understanding of how to care for your dog in his golden years. Cole?
Dr. Broussard, what health issues do I need to look out for in my senior dog?
Ooh. Starting with a broad question. So I would tell you it's impossible to list every single thing that you can look out for. What I will simply say to answer this question is you're looking for anything abnormal. Slow getting up, painful, going up and down stairs, anything that shows that an animal is affected adversely, whereas they weren't previously, I would have it looked at by your veterinarian and addressed.
What are some things I can do to make my aging dog more comfortable?
Well, in general, and again, a little bit of a vague question to answer because it depends on what condition is affecting them. So, basic comfort, I think things like give them a nice cozy bed. They even have Tempur-Pedic mattresses for dog beds. Minimize the amount of steps or climbing that they would have to do to get in and out of beds or furniture or the house. Things like that, just be mindful of that because that is going to be a little bit more difficult for them to do. Also loading for those that take their animals on trips often or like to take them for rides on a daily basis. Maybe get a ramp so that they can load up a lot easier. Those are the kind of things that you will start to see them slow down in as they do age.
Does my senior dog need vaccinations and preventative care?
Yeah, absolutely is my answer to that one. There are certain vaccinations that may be able to be slowed down or not giving with as much frequency perhaps as they age, because I'm not worried about really parvo, for example, on a 13-year-old Labrador as I would be on a 13-week-old Labrador. So, some of those, your veterinarian at their discretion will decide if those things are still necessary or not. Preventative care, yeah, absolutely. I consider preventative care to be things such as routine blood work, heartworm prevention, flea control, things like that. And the answer to that is absolutely maintain that. Yes.
Why does my senior dog sometimes yowl at night?
That could also be for a variety of reasons. The first thing that comes to my mind is senility. You can have a dog that has, senility, like old age kind of thing. I don't want to say Alzheimer's because that's not really a condition we use or is not documented in dogs, but it certainly happens. It could be from being painful as well. If they're laying perhaps on a hard floor or hard surface and they're arthritic, there's not as much muscle there to provide cushion or support, so it could be from those. It could simply be a dog that just misses you and doesn't want to be away from you at night. So hard to say for sure, guys. But if you feel that, definitely get the animal looked at, maybe have some blood work run so that way if there is something underlying, you can catch it early and address it.
Are there nutritional or environmental changes I should make as my dog grows older?
Nutritional, yes. There are various senior dog foods that are on the market and for good reason. They do have different nutrient requirements as they age. So yes, I think senior dog food would be a definite plus. And then some of the changes I kind of alluded to a few questions back when I was talking about, perhaps ramps to get on and off of furniture, into vehicles. Those kind of things are changes that you can make. One other one that comes to mind, if you have an animal with arthritis and having trouble doing it, maybe elevated food bowls, food and water bowls that you can put on an elevated platform, if you will, might make it a little bit easier for your dog to access. So things like that. Just kind of think ahead of how you can make it a little bit easier for them to go about their daily lives. Okay? Guys, that does it for this segment. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, reach out to us. Facebook, internet, online, too many options. You can simply come by the office. If you're old school like me, just come on by and talk to me and I'll answer any questions you have. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon.